Ever since I can remember, I wanted to be a crypto millionaire. The way they flex their Lambos on Twitter, their Rollies, their girlfriends. Jeez, some of their girlfriends had girlfriends. The most recent Giga Chads that had made it were the Empty Set Squad. They had printed money out of thin air. Yeah, you heard that right. They made empty set dollars that they would trade for real money. It was bananas. Anyway, a bunch of less fortunate individuals such as myself, who wouldn't be part of the ESD shenanigans, we came up with this great idea. We do the exact same thing, but with more money, faster. You feel me? All right. So let me show you where this all took place. You see, the thing is, once you expand beyond an exclusive circle of people, you start seeing what we call apish behavior. People throwing shit, making weird noises.
Sir, please! Pamp it! To the moon!
And no responsibility whatsoever. In this neighborhood, you can trust no one. Every ape fights for themselves. And one pretty important detail I haven't mentioned, this whole money printing model kind of relies on, well, trusting each other. A guy throwing his own feces isn't exactly on the very top of that list. As long as we were making money, there were no problems. And for a couple of weeks, things went really well for us. I'm talking big bucks. The thing went exactly according to plan. But the thing was, people still didn't have enough. At this point, we could have just cashed out and all would have been fine. People started getting greedy, so we took our money and invested it back to make even more. And the risk of someone betraying us was getting higher and higher. We had printed 2 huge batches of DynamicSetDollars at this point when we started running into some problems. A bunch of less optimistic market participants pulled up on us.
Hey, flop you guys! They're not gonna make it!
They had made enough money, and now they were starting to dump on us. Revenge is a dish best served with a side of greens. So, we did what we had to do. After, well, Winnie the Pooh had his last pot of honey, we expected things to get better, but they didn't. And that's when we realized the problem weren't the bears, it was a rat. One of us had been selling the DSD, while all the others had tried to push the price up. And that's when this one kid stepped forward. He said his name was Escobar. But don't be fooled by the name. He seemed like a trustworthy guy. And Pablo then laid upon us he had heavy bags to dump. And well, he's gonna dump them either way. We weren't happy, but there was nothing we could do. Escobar had his finger on the trigger. And if we didn't make a deal, he was gonna blow the whole thing up and get us all wrecked. So the DSD OGs met Escobar in the telegram. They finally made a deal. And that's when Escobar announced he will not be impending further printing efforts. It was taken care of. So everyone starts pumping, throwing in even more money just to print that third batch of DSD so we could finally all make it. Up and up we went. We were this close when...
What the fuck? This doesn't make any sense! My coupons!
And Escobar? Turns out he had way bigger bags than we had believed. While we were all in shock trying to pump that thing back up, he was somewhere on an island. Apparently, he had someplace in the Exumas or something, chilling in the sun, slurping on some pina coladas. That son of a bitch had double-crossed us. And you know what else? Escobar is me. Chad.